Oh God. It's right there.
Hey, buddy.
Oh my God.
Valerie, Kyle Travel Channel.
We're back from Maui. I'm going to show you everything we did around the Sheraton Maui, and then I'll tell you kind of how much things cost and what they would have cost for each section. Part 2, Road to Hana. Part 3, the Hilton Grand Wailea, which, no surprise, I absolutely loved. And then part 4, we did the Molokini Crater, and we snorkeled there. So we actually had two 85K certs to use at the Sheraton in Maui. We chose this one because it had the most value for the certs, even though Kyle said we did get a less than ideal redemption rate. There's that. It wasn't perfect, but we had to pay the resort fee. It was $116 for 2 nights, which would have normally cost $1,850. So our biggest savings in this area was the hotel, but we wanted to be right on the beach in front of Black Rock, and we knew that there was amazing snorkeling, turtles, the works. I'll show you the room, then I'll tell you about the property and our experience there. From the beach, we're in the Nalu building. So we are this one. We're this top corner one right here. That's our double balcony. We have a corner room. We have balcony number 1. Oh my gosh, it's so nice on our massive balcony. This thing is crazy.
Man, I climbed up to the roof. We have solar panels.
You climbed up to the roof already? You were only out here for 5 minutes
That was
alone.
the first thing I did. I was like, ladder, I'm going up.
Since we just checked in, we had 2 reservations, one under his name and one under my name for 1 night each. They linked them, and then she gave us free parking for both days, which is $40 a day, so that's super nice. But when we got up to the room, there was a delivery for an anniversary for somebody else, not our name. So he called the front desk and they said, go ahead and enjoy, and we'll get the stuff delivered to the right room. This would be our 8th anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Mrs. Rocha.
Mr. and Mrs. Rocha today. The property isn't gigantic, but it is really nice. The pool is beautiful. The proximity to the beach, you cannot beat that. Black Rock right there. And then there are turtles. You walk into the water and you're snorkeling with turtles immediately. That's incredible. You don't have to pay extra for an excursion to do that. It's already part of the experience. There's a little pond. Oh, little guy. Look at him.
Uh-oh.
What?
Fighting. Uh-oh. Feeding
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Why?
they're all coming in.
Why? We don't have any food.
I don't know. I look like the guy that feeds them.
Okay, from over there to right about here, this is the stretch of beach that's just in front of the Sheraton.
Wait, it's about 1 second.
I know. It's just very pretty. Okay, you can rent chairs and umbrellas for $102.36 per day.
Like I talked about earlier, you do not need an excursion. You don't need to pay extra to go and have an amazing snorkel experience. You get that just walking out onto the beach. We snorkeled with a turtle for more than a few minutes, and then there was a bigger turtle that came through, the most beautiful bright colored fish.
Cool, sure.
So Black Rock is really, really important for this area, and people can cliff jump off of it. We did see some people doing that. Make sure you're kind of aware of who's below you or what is below you, because that is where the turtles were hanging out too. So the water's pretty clear. You should be able to see a better area where it's safe to jump and you're not jumping on some wildlife or some people. But every night they do have a ritual at Black Rock, and they've been doing this, they said, every night, I think since the 60s. When we checked in, this was the crazy thing. When we checked in, I for sure knew I wanted to see the ritual. So I asked the guest services rep, I said, oh, we want to do the Black Rock ritual. Do you know about what time it is? And she said, oh, that's going to be at 5:54 tonight, and then it's going to be at 6:13 tomorrow. Like, to a T, she could tell me the exact minute they were going to start the ritual. So we toured around the Sheraton, had a great time snorkeling at the pool, hanging out. But we also kind of went and adventured a little bit, just in the area, not too far. And who would we be if we do not try to save money on food and experiences? Because that is what adds up. So we had Resi credits that we needed to use through 2 of our Amexes. We ended up at the Maui Tropical Plantation. So it is a little plantation that you can tour, and we did do that. I'll show you that. And then they also have Cafe Olay, which was a really, really amazing restaurant. So the first day we went, we did not have a reservation. That was for like the happy hour time, and it was pretty busy. So we ended up sitting at the bar. The happy hour menu had great prices. We split some lettuce wraps and some hurricane fries. Both were delicious. Kyle said the lettuce wraps were his favorite. They were a chicken lettuce wrap. I like the hurricane fries with all the sauces they put on it. You can't go wrong with that. And the happy hour menu saved us a ton of money. It was $21 for both of us. We used our Resi credits for the rest of the meal. So the second day we did have reservations and we got to sit out on the patio, which is kind of where you want to be. The views are absolutely stunning, and you're just sitting there and you're just thinking to yourself, this is so beautiful. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe how beautiful this is. I got a fish collar. The server was like, this is my favorite meal, and it was recommended by a ton of the servers, and I said, okay, sure, I'll try it. Okay, I ordered the hamachi kama. So this is the fish collar. And he got chicken sandwich. I wouldn't do it again, but I'm glad I did it because it was very memorable. Kyle had a sandwich that he said was okay, but he liked the happy hour menu the previous day with those lettuce wraps. after we ate lunch, we went on the Maui Plantation tour, which they take you around in like a little trolley looking thing, and they tell you all about the plants that they have, the trees, the fruit that they grow. You name it, they're going to tell you about it. They're going to have it there.
Flowers plays a very big role, especially during this month of May because of graduation season. We like to make a lot of plumeria ladies to give to the loved ones.
So he said, rub them for 30 seconds. Hey, do you smell the Fruit Loops?
No.
What?
It doesn't smell like anything.
Yes, it does. It smells 100% like the Fruit Loops.
The one thing that I saw on the list, it was $25 a person, first of all, so you can't really beat that for a little 40-minute tour. And I saw on the description, they're going to husk a coconut and tell you about that. I immediately jumped to, oh, they're just trying to fill time. Like, that's fine. It'll just be part of the tour. I'm really interested in all the other plants and stuff. And then the coconut part ended up being our favorite, where we're just watching him open this coconut, tell us about it, tell us about the 2 different kinds of coconuts, all the different things that happen with the green coconuts that get massive and they have to be cut down, and it's a whole thing because they will crush people's windshields when they fall on them. And he's just opening this coconut from start to finish, and it was so interesting that both of us were like, oh wow, we didn't know that we actually would have enjoyed watching them do the coconut thing as much as we did.
All you need is a sharp object. I'm talking of one of those 3 holes on top of the face. One of them should go through, the other 2 shouldn't. I already know which one goes through already, and the 2 eyes is not gonna go through no matter how hard I try. So that means the first eye is not gonna go through. The second eye is not gonna go through. That leaves me with the mouth. It should enter, easy to no effort, just like so. That's the belly button. That's where everything starts to grow. Without the coconut husk, you're just trying to grow a dead coconut because you need the moisture from the husk to keep on growing. Once you put it in the mouth, release whatever pressures that's on the inside of the coconut. Widen the mouth, and you should be able to generate your coconut water nice and safely. Now, this is the safest and easiest way to generate your coconut water. Now, I don't do it this way. I crack it, I drink it, and then I carry on husking.
We have some more Resi credits. Of course we do. So we're gonna go to a little Italian restaurant that was also like a James Beard runner-up or something like that. It is Sale Pepe. Kyle calls it Sale Pepe. So we're going to Sale Pepe.
Get a reservation, get one, get one, get one. You will need one. They are open in the evenings, and it got packed. There was a huge line, and if you didn't have a reservation, you may not get a table. This is traditional Italian food. And if you're thinking, oh, I've had pasta before, I've had pizza before, it is what it is, it's all the same. No. I got the risotto, and that was... I could not have been closer to eating pasta than having that risotto. It was delicious and tender and soft, perfectly cooked. But Kyle, his meal was the winner, hands down. He got a salami pizza. I know that they import the flour directly from Italy. They import the cheese directly from Italy. They use the highest quality ingredients, and they have a very small menu. That's their thing. The salami, super thin cut, super spicy, but absolutely delicious. And so when I talk about them importing the flour, the crust, as I was eating the crust, I'm just like, this is like a pillowy cloud. This crust was amazing. It was incredible. I keep thinking about this pizza because I want more of it. It was so good. So this portion of our Hawaii trip, this is part 1, cost just over $225, and it would have been over $2,200 for us to stay at the Sheraton, to eat at the restaurants, to do all the things that we did, do the plantation tour. We saved an incredible amount of money, like I said, with our Resi credits this time, and also with our free night certificates. Those can be so worthwhile if you save them and you plan ahead for a really big trip like this. Part 2 coming out next week, the road to Hana. I would have never chosen this. This was Kyle's pick, and there were some amazing things that we saw on the way. I will tell you all about that, and I will show you everything we did, everything we spent on part 2, the road to Hana. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next trip.
Goodbye, everybody, goodbye.